There's two! There's two! Oh my gosh! Woo!
Ryan Litzel.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the vlog and to the amazing Jakarta, Indonesia for our last day. We are heading to Bali either tonight or tomorrow morning. We're not really sure. Again, we just kind of fly by the seat of our pants. Regardless, I know we're going to have some amazing adventures today. And like always, I don't really know what they are, but it's going to be an incredible day. And I hope you guys have an amazing day as well. The first couple hours I'm going to spend editing my vlog, which I do every single day, and then uploading it, and then we are going to get out of here. Lots of work to do today, and I'm excited to get it started. What do you say we make today awesome together? Alright guys, so before we get the day started, I figured I would take a minute to kind of reflect on this journey that I've been on. And I'd like to know from you guys what you guys are thinking. I mean, I know I'm not in familiar surroundings, but we're seeing some pretty cool things. That being said, you know, there's not a minute that goes by on this trip that I wish I wasn't looking over and seeing Lori and Noah's reactions to the things that I'm seeing. That's the only bummer about this trip, I'm going to be honest. It's been a dream other than that, you know. I will say this, and I hadn't said anything, but just like the Florida trip, I got pretty sick. Not like a flu, but a pretty bad cold the first day I was here, and for a couple days I was in pretty bad shape, but I was pushing through. I feel completely fine now. Definitely gotten much better, but it's been really amazing. I always say when you go on a journey like this, you don't know what to anticipate. The first time you're in a country, you just don't know. You don't know if the people are going to be good, the culture, the weather, the food, the whatever. And Indonesia has exceeded my expectations pretty much on all levels. It's been an amazing experience, and I'm really excited to kind of get out of Jakarta, because Jakarta has been great, but it's still a big city. There's over 20 million people in the city. That's a lot of people, and to get over to the Bali area and into the other islands, I think it's going to be really cool. I just wanted to take a second to tell you what was on my mind before we get going for the day, and again, I'd like to know, do me a favor down in the comments and let me know what you think. I mean, not only have you enjoyed this, but tell me what you've enjoyed so far and what you'd like to see me do over the next several days before I head back home to my family that I miss so much. So anyways, let's get going. Is it too early for gelato? I mean, it's about noon, so I think we're gonna have some gelato. Before we get going, we're going to have our traditional Indonesian lunch. Kio's father has joined us, and he's ordering for us, so should be really, really interesting and really good. Let's get started with some fish lip soup.
Let's get started with some fish lip soup.
So in Indonesia, if you're not sweating, the food is not good. So this is chendol. The awesome thing about this is that it's warm on the bottom and cold on the top, so it defies physics. Alright, so seriously, this dessert, it tastes amazing, but it is so bizarre because look at this. You drink it, and then you have to chew because there's all these jellies in it. That is crazy cool. There may be one thing that you guys don't know about me. I have a real ice cream problem. You can literally put ice cream on anything and I'll eat it. So it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Our flight leaves at 8 o'clock, which gives us 6 hours, but we have to be to the airport 1 hour early. It's about an hour-and-a-half drive, meaning that we have to leave for the airport about 5:30, giving us 3.5 hours. Let's see what we can get into. Okay, so we're heading to the animal market. We may actually see some chondro pythons, but you just don't know. We'll have to see what we see when we see what we see. This entire street is a big pet shop. I mean, as far as you can look that way, all the way as far as you can look that way, is all pets. I mean, it's crazy. This is absolutely, and again, it's not like the market that we saw the other day. This is literally like little pet shops, and the animals seem to be kept very, very good. Look at this claw.
Look at all that cost, man.
tell you, it really is amazing that you can travel to Jakarta, Indonesia, to a little pet trade market and see a pastel ball python and a blood python and an albino Burmese python. I mean, to think just, you know, back in the mid-90s, a pastel ball python was $15,000, and now it's in a market in Jakarta. This is a pet. I mean, it's amazing how far we've come with producing things, and I'm always truly amazed when I travel around the world to come across animals that you just wouldn't expect. In this type of a marketplace, it's the last thing I would expect is a mutation ball python. It's pretty cool what's here. Again, the quality of care in this market is nothing like the kind of underground market that we saw before. This is like literally little pet shops, little tiny pet shops, all as far as your eye can see, from dog to cat to reptiles to birds. I mean, it's really impressive. I gotta be honest with you, I never expected to see something like this when I came here. You know, it's pretty awesome that the people of Indonesia have such a love of animals. I mean, to dedicate an entire street that goes on for days to pet shops tells you what kind of animal lovers they are. To me, it's inspiring to see that they would literally have a whole block, I mean, literally a mile long or so, dedicated just to pets, and the stuff here is kept really well. Just stopped really quick by one of Kio's friends that has a bunch of really cool turtles. Two hours to the plane ride, 2 more stops.
Yep, you're good. Just stay there again, right? Yeah. Woo!
So the little juvenile Komodo dragons are much more energetic than the Komodo we met yesterday. I mean, that thing was on fire. It's every time you touch it, it just lunged out at you and wanted to get you. I mean, that was definitely playing with a firecracker, but wow, that thing was so incredible. Hour and a half till we head to the airport. We're heading to the golf course to go look for reptiles. Sounds reasonable.
Cart master's coming.
Did you hear that? The cart master's coming. All right, so we're looking for water monitors on the golf course in this water pond right here.
All right, so we're looking for water monitors on the golf course.
We're chasing a big ass water monitor right now at the golf course, but he's been hard to find. We're going down this way. Hopefully we can get there before he gets away. Right here.
I'm gonna go down here.
Okay.
That top, I'm gonna go down.
Oh, there it is. You see it, guys? Watch out, watch out. There's two, there's two, there's two. It's going to your right. Oh, he's going back to the water.
That's a big water monitor right there. That thing was at least 5 or 6 foot. He got away, but we had a chance to get a good vision of him. That was my first ever water monitor in the wild. Who would have thought it would be at a golf course? That was exhilarating. I'm wore out chasing that thing through the bush. Man, that was awesome. Okay, coming. So many spiders in my face. It's the thing I hate about getting in the bush. Spiders like crazy. Trying to find them. Did you find them? For some reason, when we were coming to this golf course, I was envisioning these little tiny water monitors, maybe babies or something, but I was never expecting these full-grown 6-footers. And it was such an epic battle to try to get them, but they won this battle, guys. This is their terrain, man. It's like a jungle here, man. You can't get to them, and they know exactly where to hide. Oh my gosh, that is a great way to spend the afternoon before heading to the airport. I think we have maybe 40 minutes before we have to get going, and we were just drenched and dirty and scratched up. Oh, this was awesome. I'm getting tore up, guys. Just running through these thorn bushes is not the smartest thing, but it's also worth it. Here we are, emerging back onto the golf course. Literally, a few minutes ago, I felt like I was in the deepest jungle in the world, chasing after a water monitor. And then a couple seconds later, I step out to a nice fairway with a green in the distance. I tell you, sometimes I don't know what life is about, but I'm just glad to be enjoying it. We're covered in sweat, dirt, stinky, half an hour to the airport. It'll all work out. We're supposed to head to the airport at 5:30 to get there in time. It is now 6 o'clock because we had to wait for Brian's video to upload. And guess what? It didn't upload. Thanks, Brian.
You're welcome.
We just asked the taxi cab driver if we're good to go for an 8 o'clock flight. It doesn't speak much English, but we said good for 8 o'clock or bad. He pointed to the traffic and said bad. So I'm not sure we're making this flight or not. This is pretty brutal traffic, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, we're at the airport. It is 7:30. Our flight leaves at 8. The question now is, can we get inside, get checked in, and still make our flight in the next 30 minutes? Not sure. We're literally just walking through the airport trying to find our, we didn't even know what airline we were flying at the moment. So Keo booked everything, which was awesome. But now we figured out that it is, we've got to go over to D, E, or F. And time is ticking, so I think it's almost impossible that we meet this flight. I think it's about 20 minutes to the time that the flight is supposed to leave. Hi, we were supposed to be on an 8 o'clock flight to Bali, but we rebooked it at 9:15 because we didn't know if we had it in time, but I don't know if we...
If there's a chance, we can still make it on the 8 o'clock flight.
Yes, 9:15, yes. Boarding is 8:45 here.
Okay. Alright, so we did miss our 8 o'clock flight, but there's 9:15 flight, so we're good to go. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. All right, the boys are loaded and we're ready for this flight. It's only about, I don't know, maybe an hour and 45 minutes, so a pretty short flight, although we were late because of this guy here. That's a whole other story. Regardless, we'll be on the ground hopefully in about an hour and 45 minutes. Getting off the plane already. All right, guys, so it should be a relatively short flight. I have a feeling that we're gonna get there just like, and we're here.
And we're here.
Dude, why every time I say something, do you say the same thing?
I swear, I've been saying something and then I hear you say it like 2 seconds later. Or, I mean, every time I hear myself say it, it's like I hear it in your brain somehow. It's freaking me out, man. I feel like it's been happening all day long.
Okay, so here's the deal. Brian and me are basically doing the exact same adventures. We're together on this thing, and we both happen to be daily vlogging, and we noticed that we have a similar style as far as what we're filming, so we thought, why don't we own it?
Yeah, that's the way to go.
So today's vlog is kind of special because we kind of decided, hey, we're gonna let's do the same thing. Let's mimic each other and see how it turns out. What do you guys think?
Go ahead and check out the link in the description for his vlog.
So obviously we are in Bali, and before I end the vlog, I've got to give you guys a really quick tour of where we're staying. First off, we have our own private pool. and Forrest is over there on a little duck over here. But you got to check out, and I'll give you a better tour when it's light. It's actually 2 o'clock in the morning here, so it's been a long day. This is the master suite here. So again, big bed, big room, the sitting area, TV, and you guys got to check this out. This is absolutely incredible. Check it out. This is the bathroom. Now this is an outdoor type bathroom. It's open air, so you actually feel like you're outside. Obviously the commode, we've got a big shower right here, huge vanity here. There's actually another little area over here with a shower where you feel really outside, and of course a big tub. I mean, is this place insane or what? I mean, this is like, I could get spoiled like this. This villa is absolutely crazy. Regardless, guys, I hope you enjoyed today. It was really awesome to go chase after those water monitors. That was something that I thought, you know, when we were going to a golf course, I thought this is kind of a little bit lame, and it turned out to be one of the cooler adventures I've had on this trip. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hey, that just goes to show you, you might find adventure wherever you might look, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed today's vlog. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys mean the world to me. Let's make sure today is absolutely incredible for you guys. And do me a favor, go ahead and smash that like button and hit that notification bell. Make sure to be kind to somebody. I promise I'm going to see you tomorrow.